How you guys doing today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's not I changed the intro. I put a little bit of music and I put it slower because it was too fast. I think this way is better, right? This new intro. This is slower and with music so you guys can wake up. Okay, so we have a little gap down. Just by looking at the daily chart, how it closed yesterday, I was expecting a little bit more downside because that daily chart, that daily candlestick on SPY in the queue, it was ugly. AMD also have had a very ugly daily candlestick yesterday. Ah, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, AMD daily candlestick was ugly. And we have TSM right at the support that I was waiting, 137. Let's see if it's gonna hold there. SPY looking weak. The Q going for the 439 level. So we have a gaps above today. Yeah. Look this daily candle on SPY. That was ugly. AMD also. Hello, hello. Hola. Morning. So I'm looking for AMD 204. It's either gonna reject there or hold. That's around yesterday's low on AMD. SPY, 510. It's a level we want to see holding. If not, it's gonna go back down to 507.50, 507. My name is ADR. That's why it's ADR Trades. But no, my name is Andrea. You can say Andrea too. BTC. I don't trade Bitcoin, but there's not much to look there. It's bullish and it's going for all-time high. And I think it's gonna break all-time high. Don't know if that's gonna happen today, but I for sure think Bitcoin's gonna do a new all-time high. Okay, TSM. TSM, my main watch here. We wanna see the Q holding here too. I'm gonna trade today with 300K Apex accounts. PAs, all three are PAs. Mm. I like this whole the Q439. The thing is like, um, I wanna see SPY holdings like 509 or at least being above the VWAP. I don't trade Bitcoin, so I trade futures and options. I hold Bitcoin. I buy weekly and I don't even look that. That's everything is do by itself. My Coinbase buys and take the money from my account and that's it. I don't even check that. Okay. TSM, QQQ, TSM 135 hold, QQQ 439 hold, SPY 509 hold, and we want to see it above the VWAP and AMD 204. Those are the levels that I'm looking to trade today, at least right now. And coin, beautiful bounce, and it's above 230, which is we want to see coin holding 229 to 30 today. I think if you want to trade coin, that's your entry. 230 to 29. Okay, I like that bounce on SPY. Again, we want to see it holding 509 and I want to see it holding above the VWAP. I'm gonna be patient here because for me, SPY looks better for to play the downside, but the Q looks better to play the upside. So kinda, it's a mixed bag here. You know what I like? I like that AMD rejection of 204. So let's see how are AMD puts. The 200. I'm getting the 200 puts on AMD. My stop loss is gonna be, I'm gonna say this morning high. It's a little bit risky, a little bit, because it's above the VWAP, but I like this rejection here of yesterday's low. If the queue, this is 439, the next one is gonna be 435, the next big support. And under 435, it's 435, 434, and then you have the big gap there. Coin flying. Who's holding coin with me? Coin looking beautiful. I'm gonna go short with ES. Only one. I have only one mini. If it breaks the VWAP, most likely I'm go and use 510 as support. I'm gonna change and go long to play this gap here. Watching the queue here, 439. 439. Okay. I like that move. Let's go. Give me a little bit more. Apple is at 170. Dang it. Whoa, what's going on with Apple? Apple at 170. I was not expecting Apple at 170. I honestly thought Apple was gonna stop selling off at 180. Ooh, Bada. Okay, okay. Thank you, Sarkis. -5? M- -5%, it's a lot. That's big. That's a lot. Most of the time you see news like that are like 1%, 2%, but 5 for China, that's a big country with a huge population. That's a lot. Okay. Come on, spy, just die here. Give me more. Mm. Imagine if the market like pulls down like 10%. Like, I know right now the market is super bullish, but we're gonna have one month that the market is gonna be extremely bearish, right? I don't know when it's gonna happen, maybe next year, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But if the market goes down by a lot, Apple and Tesla are gonna die because both are have been so weak lately. I mean, like, I know everyone is super happy because it's been very easy to make money in the market, but the market, how it's been moving the past, I don't know, 5 months, is like not normal. That is not normal. You could literally buy anything like 5 months ago to any calls and make a lot of money. Just buy and hold and make a bunch of money. That is not normal. But I don't care. Like, I only trade whatever the charts are telling me. So I don't care if that's normal or not, if it's because of the Fed, if it's rigged, if these the market makers, I don't care. We only trade charts here. Especially if you day trade. If you day trade, none of that matters. Come on, AMD, just go lower. Just go lower. Oh, we have data coming up at 10. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so I gotta sell my position in like 5 minutes. My futures position. I don't think I'm gonna sell AMD unless it stop me out before data. TSM and AMD are holding very good. TSM keeps holding 135. And AMD is holding here, but it's still under. It's looking, AMD, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking bullish, but it's still under yesterday's low, which is technically bearish. We'll see. Okay, I like that. I wish I'd had at least two so I can sell one, but I only have one mini. And AMD doesn't want to, it looks like it doesn't want to go lower. Yeah, maybe, who knows? What's pre-market high? We'll put this here. It's right at the yesterday's low and pre-market high. So technically, it's a good entry, but who knows? It's fighting there. So it's fighting there. We'll see. And we have news at 10, so anything can happen. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Jay. No, trading is very, very difficult. Trading is very, very difficult at the beginning. Then when you kind of find your style and you get like very, very good reading the charts, it gets extremely easy. But you gotta put your emotions on the side. Should I get out here? We have data coming up in like 3 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna 7 years. I've been trading for 7 years. Okay, I'm gonna get out of AMD. Give me, yeah, I got out. I don't want to hold these through data. maybe reject there, but I don't want to go. Oh, and I'm getting out here also because the same thing. I don't want any funky business with data coming up. I was expecting more downside, but it's holding very good. Like dating. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait through data and then I'm gonna wait to see how that 5 minute candle is gonna close because we know with data it can move to either side very strong, but but sometimes it gives up the entire move. So it depends how that candle is gonna close. We'll see the clear direction for this morning. I'm not gonna lie, I like more the upside on SPY because of this big gap from yesterday's low to today's open. I like more the upside here, but we'll see. And I like this hold on TSM. I like how TSM is holding this support here, which was previous resistance. Now looks like it's acting as support. So both SPY and the Q are right at support and have huge gap above, like $4 gap. Yeah. So let's see if this data change the market direction and we could play the gap fill. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. 509, 510. We want to see a SPY holding that. The Q is rejecting the VWAP. So let's see how those SPY and the Q 5 minute candle are gonna close here. And AMD is still rejecting yesterday high. So if I see more rejection there, I'll re-enter AMD puts the same contract and everything. So let's move this like that. Yeah, SPY's rejecting this pre-market low here. Kinda this I will say morning high. This morning high is to close above morning high. And the Q can't even go above the VWAP. That's a sign of weakness, maybe because of Apple. Bad news is good news. Who knows? Like now in the market, I don't know. That's why I don't look data. I don't care what data says. That's why I only trade charts. But yeah, I definitely like this 509, 510 hold on SPY. And again, it has a big gap to fill above, so I like this. I like this hold here. But look the Q. The Q is still weak because it's rejecting the VWAP. AMD is still fighting yesterday's low. I like this TSM hold. Is still consolidating at support. If AMD breaks 205.40, 206, that's extremely bullish. But again, we have a mix here. SPY bullish, the Q not so much. No, I don't know. I don't have levels for snow, but slow is definitely weaker than the market. So the only thing that I see on snow is if the Q dies, snow is gonna die even harder. That's the only thing that I see on snow. Watch yesterday's low, which is around 2 days high or pre-market like open. 2 days open, 175, 176. That's the level. If your inputs, you want to see a snow being under. Let's see what IWM doing. $206 on IWM. The Q is not looking cute. Important level here on IWM. If reject is bearish, if goes above 206 is bullish. It's here, it's fighting yesterday's low. Palo Alto, you have 282, that's your next support. I told you guys yesterday that Palo Alto had a downtrend. There was nothing to play to the upside unless it was above 308, 310. It's on a downtrend. And it has a little gap here to fill. That's your next big support. Around 283, maybe. Yeah. 283 to 285. That's your next support. But it's looking bearish. Like, I don't think Palo Alto right now is good to trade unless it holds here. But still, I would not play a bounce because it's on a downtrend. If the Q loses here, Palo Alto is just gonna go straight down to 284, 285. 166 is the next big support on Apple. And it's still looking pretty weak. Whoa. Bro. Don't tell me that I missed this play here. I re-entered AMD. Same play. The market's moving weird. Very weird. I think it's Apple that it's dragging. Like it's not doing much. Like it's definitely weak, but it's kind of trying to hold here. So watch Apple if can hold this morning low and bounce here and fill the gap, because it had a for Apple it has a $5 gap. That's a lot. Well, all have huge gaps down. See Microsoft. Microsoft, it's been a mess lately. Ooh, yeah, that's a big move down. Google, it's been very weak also lately. Yep. Tesla, it's a mess. Same with Netflix. Netflix been a mess. Meta, it's been a mess also. Under 491.50, that's very, very bearish for Meta. 491, It's a support here. It loses a support. It can go to 486 or 482. But I wouldn't look to play meta because meta it's been a mess. The only thing that I like meta if can hold this level here, this 491, 492 level. Mm, Coin baby, my baby, looking good. Is holding 230 to 29. That's extremely bullish. TSM also is fighting here. I like this hold on TSM. I really like this chart. It's just that I haven't entering calls here because I don't know with the SPA and the Qs are looking weak. Hey Mark, how's it going? Mhm. Yeah, I'm on a walking pad. I kind of want to trade Apple calls with a stop loss under 170. Should I go with that? Mm, Nice. 350 miles, that's a lot. You killed that thing. Did you put oil on the walking pad? Because 350 miles, that's a lot. On how long? How many months? You did 350. That's a lot of walking. You gotta have like very good shoes. I use the on running shoes because I have one for walking and another one for my weekly runs. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm only holding AMD boots. I didn't enter Apple. So yeah, SPA and the key are in the middle of nowhere, both looking bearish. AMD giving up. Come on, AMD. Come on. Just die for me. Die. Die right there. Die for me. I'm gonna look more profits here on coin. I locked profit twice yesterday, one under 100%, another one at 100%. No, three times. I locked profits yesterday on coin three times. And one at 100%, another one at, it was like above 170%. So by this time, I only have like three runners now. I don't really care what coin's gonna do here. Um, it depends on the trend, Justin. Sometimes I see consolidation under a level very bullish. If it has a big move and then it's consolidating right at resistance, for me, it's bullish. So it depends how the market is moving and it depends how was the move right before that consolidation. Okay, so now AMD is looking beautiful. The next level that I see for SPY is 507, and for the Q is 435, 434. Those are the big next levels for SPY and the Q. Okay, TSM is about losing support. So now I don't care. I don't care. Nvidia might go for the gap. It has this gap here that I think it needs to be filled. So it might go for the gap till 824, 825. Apple needs to hold it here. 170. Where? Where is the head and shoulder? I don't use the 2 minute time frame. I don't care what any stocks is doing below the 5 minute time frame. That's for like because I like catching big move. That's why I don't use small time frames. That doesn't mean it's not gonna play out. Um, it just for me there is not enough like juice to play those time frames. No, I don't look volume because I know volume is important, but honestly, I don't need volume because I can see how it's volume based on the candlesticks. Um, yeah, based on the candlesticks. Like I don't need volume, but if it works for you, keep using it on anything. The smaller time frames on anything is gonna chop you out. Dang it, I'm so mad. Like, I knew Spy was gonna reject here. This freaking data. I hate you. Now I feel like I have nothing else to trade with futures today. Because even if it goes to, even if SPY goes to 507 and the Q goes to 435, which for both are strong support, I don't know if I want to play a bounce here after making on the daily 2 days lower lows, no, lower highs, right? Or today, yeah. Like yesterday close, it was very bearish. I don't really look the market um near close, but when I used to do it, and I will like this will be a perfect swing trade for me. If I were watching the market yesterday, like a few minutes before close, I would have swing puts here, and then just sold when the market opened today, because this is a clear, easy reaction play. Like this candlestick is telling you that the market is having a lot of trouble going at all-time high. We want to see now AMD losing this morning low here. That's kind of a little support. I want to see AMD losing this level here so it can keep going lower. I'm gonna log a little bit of profits here on AMD. Yeah. I sold 80% of my position on AMD. I need a bathroom break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. Crazy how in just one day we gave back this huge move. Well, to be fair, this move wasn't just one day. That's how crazy the market is acting lately. Mm, yeah, 435, 430, 436. I'm sorry, 435, 434 are the levels we want to see the Q holding. IWM is looking like a head and shoulder, so I'm gonna go here with one contract shorting IWM or RTY because I'm playing futures. So I want to see it losing this support here, which is morning low. AMD definitely looking weak. And what's an export here? I will say 203. Yeah, 203. 203, but the big one is 202, 201. It has a little gap here that needs to get filled. Oh shoot, I gotta take out the trash and the garbage truck. It's outside. I think I'm gonna have to stop out of this one. Um, yeah, I'm getting out. I need to take out the trash and I'm kind of scared that it's gonna bounce here when I'm away. What should I do? Like, should I sell here? I need to take out the trash. Um, I'm gonna risk it. I'll be back. Okay, job done. Hands clean. We're good. take out the trash next week. Phew. AMD looks like it's making a head and shoulder also. It's looking just like IWM. This was the entry for the Q play, for the Q to the downside. This beautiful rejection here after data couldn't break the VWAP. That was the entry on the Q. Hey, welcome. No, I don't trade gold. Only NQ, RTY, and ES. I'm walking. Yeah, definitely. Next Monday, oh, next Tuesday, I'll definitely take out the trash before trading, before the stream. Yeah, no Netflix. I'm not gonna look, not even gonna look Netflix. Netflix has been a mess. So not worth it. Why trading something that it's been a mess lately when you have so many good setups? AMD looking beautiful. IWN not so much. It's kind of looking bullish. I needed to lose. I need IWN to lose the support here. Netflix is just like Meta. You have one day that is good and then give back the entire move. You have no clear direction. Uh, no clear trend. I don't like trading that. I like something that it has easy setups that and respects the support and resistance. Netflix and Meta, it's been over and under resistance all the time. Like a demo trader, that's fine. I don't care. Mm, 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 mm. So if this is a demo trader, what it says here? PA. PA are real accounts, are not evaluation accounts or demo accounts. So PA. That's all I need to show you to say that it are not a demo trader, are a real trader. PA. Thanks. I'm Venezuelan. Okay, so 507.50, that's a strong support for SPY. I will say more 507, but this level is support on SPY. Let's see if it's gonna really like hold this level here. Apple is still looking weak, and IWN is trying to hold this morning low, which I don't like because I'm playing the downside. I know. Yeah, the charts are trading view, so I don't, what's the problem with that? Okay. I want to see IWN keep rejecting here. I want to see it rejecting this little level here. There's nothing to think about it. I don't care what he said. I only trade charts. Like, it makes no point guessing what's gonna happen tomorrow. Nobody knows. I have no idea. Whatever I say, it doesn't matter for our trading. I don't trade Bitcoin, so okay. I'm gonna, it looks like I'm gonna stop out here on IWM. Let's see if it's gonna react to VWAP or not. What's Nvidia doing? I don't like Nvidia if under yesterday's low. I'm sorry, under morning low, under VWAP. That's bearish. Could you bounce here? Yeah, maybe, but I don't like Nvidia here. Not something that I would trade. Mhm. Yeah, it feels like the SPY and the Q might bounce. Maybe can go a little bit lower so it can retest 507.50 and the Q 435. I'm looking at what I'm looking right now is Apple, because if Apple can really hold 170 and it bounce here, I can see the market bouncing. Technicals. I don't do fundamentals. You cannot trade. You cannot day trade with fundamentals. Only technicals. I think Apple going way down. We'll see. We'll see. It's looking weak, definitely, but it's trying to hold there. It's trying. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, and thank you for the likes, guy, and for subscribing, like always. Thank you. Mhm. Apple is bouncing. I don't really like Apple for trading. I like Apple as a like something to hold on my long-term portfolio, but not for trading. The Apple contracts barely move. Come on, IWN, just lose it here. I wanna see you losing morning low. I wanna see you losing morning low. Let's go for the protein bar of the day. I have these peanut butter and jelly, which I think is the one that I'm gonna eat today. I have these marshmallow crispies and the chocolate sweet roll. I'm gonna go with the peanut butter and jelly. This one is, let's see, it have 220 calories, which is kind of high for calories on a protein bar. 220 calories, 12, no, 9 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, so it's high in carbs, 11 grams in sugar, also high in sugar, and only 15 grams of protein. That is not too good. Not the best macros, yeah. Let's see if it has a good, if it is good. Um, so yeah, peanut butter and jelly should be good. Looks super yummy. Mmm. It's so good. It is extremely good. That's why it's high in calorie, because you can definitely feel the peanut butter. It has like um and it's crispy outside, inside super like chewy. You can definitely taste the peanut butter and the jelly. It's a perfect combination between like soft and crispy. Mm, it's so good. I'm getting out. I don't like how it's holding. Spice holding near support. Apple is holding 170. That was amazing. But it's like a regular sweet snack. I wouldn't. I know right now everyone puts protein bar and we think it's healthy. That is just marketing. Mhm. I like this hold on spy. And and Apple is holding. I'm gonna go long with spy. I like this hold. 507. 507.50, 507. First of all, trading. Okay, first of all, you're looking bad the way you're trading. You cannot think, especially your first 2 years, you cannot think that trading is gonna save you from debt. That is just not the reality. I'm sorry to say that, but it's just not the reality. That's not gonna happen for at least minimum of 2 years, and that is only if you are extremely good at managing your risk, extremely good at putting everything that you're learning into practice, being patient, having a good plan, having a good mentor, and just practicing and learning. That is, I'm sorry, but it's not gonna happen. Like, every single trader lose money the first year, and I will say the first 2 years you don't make any money. TSM. And your first year, you cannot put more pressure into trading. Like trading is already very like difficult. It's very it's all about your mindset and your psychology. And if you add on more pressure because you wanna use trading as the way you wanna get out of debt, you're putting it even more difficult for you. So no, you cannot come to and on your first year of trading wanting to get out of bed or wanting to be millionaire or wanting to make like 10K monthly on your first year of trading. That's not gonna happen. Especially if you're not investing in your trading education first. It's like learning anything. Like trading is like learning anything in life. You first start sucking until you get a really good coach, and then you kind of start like getting the rhythm, like understanding the game, and then you start being after practicing and putting in the work and putting into practice what the coach teach you, then you start playing the right way. But first, you're gonna suck at everything. I don't think trading works. Yeah, I don't see reading a book is gonna help you to learn how to trade. For me, trading is putting into practice and being able to understand what you're doing wrong because everyone say, oh, you the money that you lose trading is like your tuition. It's not your tuition because you're doing something that you don't know you're doing it wrong. So uh I always say for me the right way is finding somebody to help you and guide you through trading, like teaching you what you're the most I think the most important thing when it comes to trading is having somebody that tells you what you're doing wrong and how you can get better. That's the only way you're gonna learn something, like anything. No, I'm not live on Discord. No, only on YouTube. From Monday till Thursday, live every morning on YouTube here. Instagram down. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, Instagram is not working. I'm kind of doing a detox from IG, from Instagram. I'm not using it much. I honestly have never traded oil. I I don't know how oil move. Ooh, the thing is looking ready for boom boom. It's so ready for boom booming. It needs to break this level here, but it needs to oil. But oil, I think oil is a good swing trade, not for a day trade. But yeah, this is looking so ready. Don't know if it's gonna happen today. In fact, I'm gonna put an alert here around 80 and see how it's gonna react there. What's an oil option? Where can I trade options on oil? Because I think oil is a good swing trade. Maybe if we trade USC, or I'm sorry, USO or UCO. I know that's only like United States oil, but maybe USO. So we have 73 support. This might be a good swing trade. Kinda resistance here. Resistance around 76, 74. Oh, you know what can be very good for oil? Selling premium, like selling puts or credit spreads, or put credit spreads. But those contracts are extremely cheap, which is not even worth selling. Like the weekly puts are only like $20. If I go 2 weeks out, maybe 76, 75. Some Exxon. Ooh, Exxon looks like it's about to boom boom, but I traded Exxon before, and that those contracts don't move. So I don't like trading stuff that barely move. But it's looking ready also. It looks just like CL. Inverse head and shoulder, slowly grinding higher to break resistance. Mm, Apple keeps holding here. I'm gonna go for more water. I'll be back. I got Black Crocs, no flavor, boring, no flavor in this one. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, waiting for an A plus setup. No idea. Who knows that? Nobody knows that. You hate those? Why? I love sparkling water. I think my favorite one is the green one, which I think is key lime. But I ran out of the key lime flavor, and so now I only have this one. Boring, no flavor. But I'm obsessed with sparkling water. Especially after working out, after my runs, I like in the middle, like I run like 3 miles and then I come back to my house, drink one La Croix, and then I go back and keep running. So no flavor on this one, but I think I only tried the key lime, though I think raspberry, but I didn't like the raspberry. It tastes like, I don't know, it tastes like medicine. It was horrendous. But yeah, I don't like too many flavors on my water. I just like um lemon or lime. Yeah, Perrier and San Pellegrino are the best. Oh, the Mexican one is very good. Topo. Topo. I like Topo also. I don't know Topo if it's Mexican or from Cali, but I think it's Mexican. Okay, so we have a spy and the Q holding, and Apple holding also. I kind of want to spy for a bounce at least to the VWAP. If Apple breaks the VWAP, I think it's gonna go for the gap. Coin to 20? Let's see. Oh yeah, 220. That was the level for yesterday on coin. 220, 219. What's Bitcoin doing? It's, oh, that's why. Bitcoin just rejected. I think that's all-time high. Yeah. Yeah, that's all-time high. That is why. Yeah, so Bitcoin is not gonna break all-time high on the first touch. I think it's gonna consolidate a little bit between 60K and 68, and then boom. Oh yeah, please over 100 likes, por favor. Anyone got Apple here? That was the 170 hole. Pretty good for to play the upside here. The 30-minute time frame on Apple is looking pretty bullish. And 403, 402 on Microsoft. Meta, Meta, it's a mess today. Ooh, Palo Alto went to the level that I was talking about a few hours ago. 282, 282.50. That's a possible entry for a bounce, to play a bounce on here. But I think this is only for a scalp because Palo Alto is on a downtrend. But it filled the gap and then it's trying to hold there. 282.50. Yeah, IWM is looking still bearish, but kind of risky going against SPY and the Q holding support and Apple going higher. We need Apple to hold the VWAP here. Okay, I'm gonna sell the rest of my position on AMD while it's still green because AMD is holding too good for my taste. And like I said, SPY and the Q are both at support. You are? That's awesome. That's awesome. Just be careful. Be careful with options. I'm sorry, with futures. That's another monster, but I think it's way easier than options. I really like the combination that I'm doing, that I'm swing trading options and day trading futures. I like that how it works. By the way, thank you everyone that apply for the mentoring. So I'm reading all the responses. We have over 150 people apply for that. And let me see if I can. How do that? No. And I need to go through all this. Thank you, everyone. Um, I'll make. I think I'm gonna start sending the emails tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on this tonight. Have a lot to read here. Um, one thing that I was thinking, I have over 100 people, right, that apply, and I was thinking on only picking 3. So, so it's a very difficult decision to only pick 3 people. So I don't know what to do here. You guys told me. Should I open it for more people? By the way, if you guys still haven't applied, you can go to my Discord and you have the link for the form there. You can still apply today. Let's see if I can post here the link. Regular shares are just like futures, honestly, but it's gonna be cheaper because with futures, you need more money. Unless, I'm sorry, with stocks, you need way more money to make any money back. You need a lot more money to trade shares. So going back with the what the heck? Wait. Okay. So mhm. Okay, so there is the link if you guys still want to apply. You have until today. Wait, because Apple just rejected the VWAP. Everything started to look bearish again. Kinda looks like a bear flag. Okay, so if it holds here, I'm still bullish, or at least looking for a bounce, a bigger bounce to the VWAP. Okay, so I have over almost 200 people, right? That I need to go through and only pick 3. So the thing is, like, should I pick only 3, or you guys want me to pick more people? And then and then I might make a new community only with the people on the mentoring, and we do weeklies, no, twice or 3 times per week market analysis at 9. So after the market close, also we do one-on-ones video calls. So it's only you and me plus the group classes. That's another thing I can do also. Apple is not looking good right now. Only 3 people? Okay. That is not a good move on Apple. I'm gonna sell here, only holding, let's see. SPY is holding very strong. And same with the Q, even though Apple is not looking too good. Which one sounds great? The having one-on-one. So this is what I was thinking. I was thinking of having the original one-on-one, obviously. That's no question, right? That's what everyone's want. And then I'm gonna have, so this is how it's gonna go. You guys are gonna have video calls with me, one-on-one, only you and me. We're gonna have group also, we're gonna have group classes. So that way everyone can ask question and learn from each other. I'm gonna give you guys my new course. It's gonna be included there. We're gonna go through it together. Add more people, more. And what it okay, so and anyone that it gets on the group, it's gonna have lifetime access to the classes. So that way you guys can go back and rewatch it how many times as you guys want. I think I'm missing one another thing. Oh yeah, I know in the future I'm gonna do a video course, so you guys are gonna have also early access to the video course. And I said it was gonna be 30 days, right? It's gonna be a month, but if we have too many people, I'm gonna extend it to 2 months. So that, because I know trading, it has a lot of info, and the idea for you guys to really, really take your trading to the next level. So most likely it's gonna be at least 1.5 months. It's gonna be over 30 days. because I don't want to do this and then still some of you having a lot of questions or not really like getting through the entire program, because some people need a little more time to learn. And I know also some people are going to be more advanced than the others. So that's why I wanted to have lifetime access to the videos, to the course, to the classes. And I'm gonna do it for a little bit over 30 days, like more than 1 month. What do you mean with that? What is the opposite of advanced? Yeah, novice is a good one. Nvidia is rejecting the VWAP. Apple, yeah, no, it's kind of having like having trouble around 170. Uh, let's see, Microsoft and Google under VWAP. Google, uh, Microsoft, I slow, you're slow. Microsoft, that was a big sell-off today for Microsoft. 402 or 400 are definitely levels that we want to see Microsoft holding. Meta rejecting 491. What else? AMD is doing nothing. It's definitely doing nothing. Mm, 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 mm. I don't know. Nvidia has that gap below that I think it needs to fill. I don't like this is the thing. I don't love trading the upside if we have gaps below. Just like I don't like playing the downside if it has gaps above. I don't love doing that. Yeah, maybe, of course. Yeah. If everything that Meta owns is down, obviously it's gonna affect uh it's gonna affect yeah, Meta stock. Okay, I got all out there. Yeah, Apple 170 looks like it wants to go lower. SPY couldn't even go to the VWAP, same with the Q. Not looking too hot. Okay, guys, it's over 11:30. Very small day for me, but at least I'm green, right? Like kinda like I'm like this. Let me see how much I'm up on. I'm up like 2,500 on that Nvidia play, and it's like $200 on futures. At least I'm green, but this is getting boring. Like the trade was here in the morning. Sadly, data didn't allow me to play this downside. So yeah, honestly, I don't see like any A plus setups here. I was looking for a bounce, a bigger bounce here to the VWAP. Didn't work out. If loses the support, it's gonna go to 504 or 503. The Q, if loses 434, it has a huge gap below. Is it gonna fill it today? I don't know. No idea. Apple needs to hold 170. So basically this morning, this low here, needs to hold this low here. Otherwise, the market is gonna keep dying. Nvidia is doing nothing. It's fighting the VWAP. It has a gap below this gap here. For me, the entry for Nvidia is waiting for this gap. That's a play. I think that's a play for Nvidia. If goes back above 450, maybe 454, maybe it's a good upside. But for me, Nvidia needs to fill this gap, and that's your entry. That's an A plus setup. If Nvidia fills that gap, that's an A plus setup for an entry to play the upside. But for now, this is getting super boring, and the market's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you tomorrow with another day in the market and another protein bar review. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.